What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. In this episode, I got something pretty cool for you guys. A vintage stadium truck that's super fun to run and is also very sparkly. Talking about the LOSI XXT. It's going to be featured in this video. And when I brought this home, my daughter instantaneously gravitated to this thing because of the color. And she was like,
Daddy, is this for me? I love the colors.
no, unfortunately, honey, this one is not for you. But your birthday is coming up, and I went ahead and ordered you your first RC car. It's right up here in the corner. It's a Latrax pre-runner, and I thought that was something pretty good for her age level to get started in RC. And I didn't want to go out and spend crazy amount of money, so I figured this is pretty cool. And if she doesn't use it, well, heck, I'll probably end up using it, right? But back to the XXT over here. This is not mine. This is Harry's. It's on loan to the channel, and I'm featuring it in a video because, well, it's pretty cool looking, and it's friggin' awesome out there on the track. In the video footage, you're going to see that in a moment. But let's start from the outside. First off, this is LOSI's fourth stadium truck that they put out. This was put out in 1994, but preceding this was the JRXT, I believe it was in 1989, followed by the Junior T in 1991, and then the LXT in 92, and then this being their fourth in 1994. And it is coming up 30 years, so this is definitely vintage, but by the way this handled on the track, you would think this is like a modern day stadium truck. This was ripping it up out there, and it's awesome. I kind of want one myself now. All right, let's start outside Let's start with, obviously looking at the outside of the stadium truck with the cool color on here. This is a magenta, but to achieve that sparkly look to it, Harry first laid down a few coats of Tamiya Lame Flake, which is kind of clear. Well, it is clear. I don't know why they don't call it like sparkle in a can or glitter in a can, right? But you put that on first, a few coats, and then you back it with whatever solid color you want. In this case, he went with magenta. Kind of looks like purple to me, but hey, I'm not a color theorist, so there you go. And he did a really nice color scheme on here. It has that vintage feel to it, and I really, really like this. By the way, this is a TBG body, so not an original body, but still fits fine, and really, really like that. Came out awesome. Great job, Harry. Now you notice on here that the wheels are the same color. What's cool about the XXT is that they came with these neon yellow wheels, and then they gave you clear Lexan inserts to put over the wheel, where you could have just kept them clear, or you could paint them much like a Lexan body to match your color scheme. In this case, Harry had to source these because they did not come with the person, did not come from, whoever he bought this off of. And he found somebody, I don't know if it was on eBay or on a Facebook group, that had new wheels and the clear Lexan inserts for them. The wheels, I want to say, are on the harder side to find, but to get them with the clear inserts that haven't been painted already are very, very hard to find. And there's not reproduction ones like you have like a reproduction Lexan body. These are not reproduction, so these are original. Awesome that he found them clear, brand new, and was able to match them for the color scheme. Looks awesome. Now, something else I really like about the vintage LOSI RCs are their shock springs. I really like how they use the neon colors, which were very popular back in the day. The neon pink, in this case right over here, but they had neon green, neon blue, neon yellow. That's really, really cool. And of course, now today, being almost 30 years later, definitely has that vintage feel to it with the neon colors on there. Now, when the XXT came out in 1994, it was offered in three versions. The first came with the hydrodrive system and ball bearings. The two others were more like entry-level kits with metal bushings, no hydrodrive system, and one of them actually came with a motor and ESC. A couple years after, LOSI released the XXT CR edition, which also came with the hydrodrive system, and then eventually put out the XXT CR Graphite Plus kit. That came with graphite parts and no more hydrodrive system. It actually came with the new dual disc slipper clutch, which would eventually be included with the XXX series. So from what I understand, the Hydrodrive was an improvement over the slipper clutch. Does it handle any better? I can't say because I have never driven, the same exact RC with the slipper clutch, the standard slipper clutch versus the Hydrodrive system. But if you back in the day drove both and could, let me know, just drop a comment and share with me your knowledge about the Hydrodrive system on here. But for the most part, this is in really great condition, this stadium truck. We are running, our usual setup because this is going to be one of our race classes. We're going to have a stadium truck race class this upcoming season. But I do know that these red anodized parts on here, such as the motor plate and the guard for the motor and this little plate up here, did not come standard. They are aftermarket, so whoever Harry bought this off of added those. But altogether, awesome looking stadium truck. Very nice suspension, rebounds nicely. I'm just going off on a tangent right now. All right, let's get this out on the track for some fun, and then I'll see you right back here after to talk a little bit more about vintage LOSI here on the channel. Enjoy. Almost 30 years old. Awesome. I think I'm gonna try to source one of these and add one to my collection. Now this is the second vintage LOSI that has been featured on the channel. The first being a JRX Pro that you see right over here. At least when I got it and put it up on the channel, I thought it was a JRX Pro, but then after many of you commented and shared your knowledge with me, there seems to be a consensus that this was a JRX2, their original buggy, that was upgraded to a JRX Pro using the Performance kit. If you aren't sure what I'm talking about and you want to see the video, I'm going to post a link in the description down below so you can check out that video. But I haven't forgot about this one right over here. I'm going to be moving on to this next and getting it ready for the racetrack. So eventually there will be a video out of this running on the Port Royal Raceway. And hopefully, some more LOSI will make their way onto the channel. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button already, all right? And for all of you who are subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Give this video a thumbs up. Be well, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care now.